The fight to preserve a plot of Frisco open space hits a boiling point. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. Dozens of Frisco residents say the battle for Fiester Preserve is bigger than 6 acres of land near Bill's Ranch.
It resounds throughout the state and the country.
That was Karen Little with the Bill's Ranch Neighborhood Association. She and 100 others packed this week's county commissioners meeting, and after pleas to protect the land designed as a buffer between homes and county commons, the board did not budge.
We learned an hour later that the BOCC voted to continue with the extinguishment process.
County Manager Scott Vargo says the land is perfect for workforce or senior housing and claims motivations for the 25-year-old buffer were questionable from the start.
I don't see it as a precedent-setting circumstance.
Little says their voices fell on deaf ears and sees the county's decision as a threat to all open space.
When an easement is provided in perpetuity, you can't break that promise.
The Fiester Preserve caretaker, Colorado Open Lands, owns the conservation easement, while the county technically still owns the land. Officials have offered the nonprofit $8,000 to buy the easement, what Vargo calls far in excess of the appraised value of $50. If denied, the two go to court. A longtime local restaurant owner has pleaded guilty to felony sexual exploitation of a child, taking a plea deal to avoid more serious charges. The Summit Daily reports 51-year-old Craig Sikorsky, owner of Jersey Boys Pizza in Dillon, has been out on $25,000 bond since July, when he was arrested for felony sexual assault and enticement of a child. Sikorsky faces 1 to 12 years in prison and up to $750,000 in fines. His sentencing is in April. Traumatic brain injuries are one of the most common injuries in active Summit County, but the aftermath and potential loss of ability are not always apparent. Frisco resident Elise at a brain health meetup yesterday.
And I dealt with them for about 5 years on my own before finding the group, and it's just kind of opened my eyes to know that other people are dealing with the same thing and that there's support out there.
If you have suffered a brain injury and feel isolated from friends or favorite activities, contact Outdoor Mindset, a national nonprofit for those with neurological disorders, from TBI to epilepsy. That's outdoormindset.org. The future of the Dillon Ice Castles is open to public comment today at Dillon Town Hall in just a few hours. The town is hosting an open meeting to discuss a 5-year contract with the Ice Castles, including impacts on parking and town park fields. That's tonight, 5:30 to 7 p.m. at Dillon Town Hall. Avalanche danger remains moderate today in the Summit Eagle County zone. Your problem is persistent slab on north through southeast aspects at all elevations. Forecasters warn the snowpack is very weak and unpredictable right now, thanks to heavy wind load and several weak layers buried between hard slabs. Recent avalanches at Loveland Pass and into the Aspen area have run up to 4 feet deep, stepping down to the ground. In sports, the Nuggets play the Jazz tonight at 8:30 on TNT. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Summit High boys basketball plays Moffett County in Craig today. Tigers Alpine Ski Team is racing slalom at Winter Park. And the Breckenridge Vipers are back on home ice tomorrow, Friday, for Pikes Peak. And the Vipers need a win, searching for their first since November. Game time is 7:45 at Stephen C. West Ice Arena. Get tickets at the door or online, breckvipers.com. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.